Hey everyone, and welcome to Backyard Effects, the show that teaches you that with one of these, your imagination and some friends, you can make the films of your dreams. This week, we're building Halo armor. Hoorah! If you've ever read the comments below an IndieMogul video, you know that Halo armor is one of the most heavily requested effects of all time, as well as one of the most hated. Considering all that controversy, someone has to build Halo armor, but that's not gonna be me.
Hi!
Please welcome Erica. Not only is she the ass-kicking animator of Drawn by Pain, but also makes DIY Halo armor as a hobby.
It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.
Is it ridiculously expensive?
Not really, considering you can make a full suit of armor on the cheap. But it is a lot of work.
You already said that.
Yeah, we should just start building. I'm gonna go ahead and just have to move this right here.
Okay. $100! Woo! Woo! 100, first time. A ream of heavyweight cardstock, 2 aqua resin starter kits, about 2 yards of itchy fiberglass mat, some nylon straps and buckles, 4 feet of Velcro, a few sheets of 1-inch foam padding, a pair of cheap black gloves, and either fancy undergarments or just a cheap set of black thermal underwear, like Mike is wearing. Amazing slow motion moments! When you watch a scene in true slow motion, there are more frames, more information, and more enjoyment. Check out this amazing slow motion moment from a classic IndieMogul test film.
The sound is just like limbo, see how low you get it down to the ground, 'cause now is the time to get down.
Wow, you can really take it all in, right? Well, that same principle applies to drinking Dr. Pepper, because slower is better.
Simple time lapse, woo!
Step 1 is to go to this link and download the free Pepicure Reviewer.
What's that do?
It lets you view and print out the blueprints directly onto your cardstock.
Where do I find the blueprints?
There is a ton of information and Pepicure blueprints at 405.com, or just type in this shortcut to see my guide to help you get started.
So once I have my blueprints, what do I do?
Now you can start the cutting, folding, and gluing process. It's sort of like origami on a bigger scale.
Cool.
Once you have a completed section of the armor folded and glued, you need to waterproof the cardstock with a clear coat, then cover the inside and outside with some aqua resin.
What's aqua resin?
It's like polyurethane resin, but less toxic and less stupid about curing temperatures.
Whoa!
So 1 glazing coat of aqua resin on the inside and 1 on the outside. Do these 1 at a time. Each coat should take about an hour to cure. Next, you need to add 1 or 2 layers of fiberglass for added reinforcement. These layers go on the inside only. Use fiberglass fill and more aqua resin. This should take at least 2 hours to cure.
Then is the armor done?
Close. Now that your armor is sturdy, you can get in there with a rotary tool and carve out some details. Some Bondo or plumber's epoxy can help here, but only if you have some extra cash.
Now is the armor done?
No, now we need to paint and distress the armor. My armor is 1 coat primer, 1 coat silver, 1 coat flat black.
Totally algebraic.
So the last steps are padding and strapping. It's probably the most frustrating part of the build. You need to glue in padding and attach nylon straps until the armor sits right on your body.
Now is the armor done?
Yes, Eric, that is the basics of building armor.
So obviously this is just a taste of what goes into building Halo armor. There's lots of different ways to do it, but we feel like the papercraft method is the cheapest and easiest.
And you can totally use the same technique on the helmet. Just get yourself a cheap motorcycle visor, and if you're feeling really crazy, you can even get some lights to put in it.
Another thing I learned is that the armor building community is super helpful. Just go check out the forums at 405th.com and start poking around.
And now, the top 5 mistakes people make when they make their first suit of armor. Mistake number 1, not being patient. It could take you up to a year to make your first suit of armor. Number 2, Only fiberglass the inside. Don't fiberglass the outside. And also, when you fiberglass, use small little pieces. Don't use massive chunks and try to jam them in there. 3. When you scale your armor, scale it to your body. Master Chief is 7 feet tall in his armor. You're not. Number 4. Don't forget your under armor. It can be as simple as a pair of long johns or a fancy pressure suit. And mistake number 5. Read safety instructions. Make sure to protect yourself. Wear a respirator and eye protection at all times.
Together we will rule the galaxy as father and son.
Get ready for Halo armor like you've never seen before. Mistress Chief. It's a girl.
All right, everybody, that's it for this episode, and that is it for Halo armor. Seriously, stop requesting it.
Let us know what you thought about the episode. Leave a comment below.
And seriously, stop requesting Halo armor.
Bye!
Stop it.
There's tons of other cool stuff you can build with this papercraft technique, like other kinds of armor, weapons, you name it. Go check it out.